Welcome to Mountain to Lake Realty Showcase. I'm Betty Kingery.
I'm Bob Parcell.
And I'm Steve Furrow.
Mountain to Lake Realty is located at 195 South Main Street.
Please visit our company website of mountaintolake.com you see on your screen.
We'd love for you to stop by our office anytime. We have someone dedicated to being there Monday through Friday from 8:30 to 5, and then agents are in and out all the time. And so if those hours don't work for you to stop in and visit with us, you can give us a call. We can visit over the phone. We'll come out to your location. We'll have a chat. We'll talk about whatever it is that you might be interested in as far as buying or selling property. We'd love to visit with you.
And don't delay with it. Even though we think of a spring market is coming soon, the spring market is here now. So be sure and give us a call. We have many experts at Mountain to Lake Realty that are ready to help you, whether you are selling or if you're a buyer. And so as I look back to this past weekend, and there's a big heart there on Carilion Franklin Memorial Hospital. I always thought they put it up for Valentine's Day, but then also February is Healthy Heart Month, and so that of course was the reason for the big Valentine that was on the hospital. But again, I know that Steve, you and Bob treated your wives and your family extra special, extra well for Valentine's, and so we won't go there, but hopefully you treat them like a Valentine the year round. It doesn't have to be just a special occasion, and I know that you do. But anyway, so I think about a red for Valentine's, which is past us, but think about red for Healthy Heart Month as well. So anyway, let's move on from that and go back into housing just a little bit. But as we think about talking of something going on in real estate, it seems that during the past couple of months that we have actually had the opportunity to sell a little more or a few more tracts of land. It seemed like there for a while that it was mostly homes, and so now of course we don't have a huge inventory of homes, and not that that has caused people to think, well, let's get a larger tract of land or let's get a lot and build. But I want us to just concentrate for a few minutes on purchasing a large tract of land, or maybe as a seller, owner, I have some land or I have some land as an owner and I want to become a seller. So how could you all help me out with that, please?
That's you, Bob. You go right ahead.
Well, we talk frequently about how people, determine stage in your home, have that best first impression, but there's quite a few things you can do with your land for that best first impression as well. You can, for lack of a better term, dress up land, bush hog the fields, or help that appearance quite a bit and just maintain the property. First impressions are huge. I think when you sell large acreage tracts, Betty was mentioning, pretend you have 100 acres with or without a home, and your desire is to sell maybe 20 acres. One of the first things I think to consider is, if you do have a loan on that property, ensure that your lender will give you what's called a partial release. If the loan's on 100 acres of land and you sell 20 acres, they may or may not let you do that. They'd be in the bank, and if they do permit it, they may or may not let you take all the money. So the best thing, have a conversation with them. I guess the theory is the loan's on 100 acres, now you only own 80. So I'm not saying it can't happen. I'm saying have a conversation with your lender. But as we said before, our county is extremely diverse in terms of real estate. We try to meet all those needs, especially, I know Steve does a lot of farming. Betty grew up on a farm. They have a large farm now, so we think we're well versed in large acreage tracts. But there's a lot of things you can really do to help with that, and let us meet with you. I think road frontage adds a whole lot of value, because potentially someone could cut off a lot in the future. May sound obvious, but clearly defining your property lines. Ideally have a survey, and if you do get a survey, go out there at least once a year and keep those corners, whole lines flagged, so you don't find yourself 20 years later, excuse me, trying to know where those lines are. And I just think there's a lot of things we can do to help you with selling large acreage tracts, and creeks, ponds, things of those nature really are big ticket items. And I think due to COVID, people living in cities, I think large acreage tracts have always been popular, but now even more so, especially with home. People want some privacy. People want to do a little bit more what they want to do on their land without a lot of restrictions. Sometimes people consider putting restrictions on the property. So I guess the best thing I could advise is let's meet with you, because every tract is unique, every parcel is unique. See what your goals are, see how we best can discuss it with you. A huge factor is timber. Not a lot of people are experts on timber. I am not one of those people either, but the people who really understand timber have a big advantage over the rest of us. So if you do have a tract with some timber, perhaps get a cruise to have a third-party objective opinion of what you have. That's not you saying you have $300,000 worth of timber. That's the timber expert. And it's just a lot of things, and each tract is unique. And I think let us meet with you, and we'll do our best to let you have that best first impression, kind of like when you stage a home.
You bet. And we talk about staging a home, making sure that the light bulbs work, and simple things like that. In your example, Bob, you talked about that 100-acre parcel that maybe you're going to potentially sell 20 acres on. Something just as simple as making sure that there is access from the road, maybe putting a culvert pipe in if it has a road frontage. I mean, simple things like that really make a difference when it comes to the appeal and the eventual, the quick sale of a piece of property. Just something as simple as a culvert pipe makes a huge difference in allowing people to, access. It's already there, it's ready to go. And
I agree 100%. That's a good point. People, myself included, can envision things. So if you have a great home site, I'm sure we've all been to properties where people did cut some trees to have this unbelievable view, and you couldn't see it before because the trees were there. Right? I'm sure you've all seen property like that. So landowners know their property like the back of their hand. So I agree. If you have to cross a stream or something, and you properly, permit-wise or whatever it takes to put a culvert in and a road in and have this unbelievable view, perk the land. So when the buyer shows up, this is where I would build a place to build a house with these unbelievable views. Have a drain field over here. You can do it different if you want, but it's already perked. Yeah. Now that's a good point. Some people that I know whose niche really is buying large acreage tracts, cutting the timber, and then resell them into smaller size lots. Do just what you're saying. They put in a road, they throw out some grass seed, they perk the land, and they groom it, and then there you go when you show up. That potential buyer, they can take what groundwork you have laid and then build upon it. And you've sort of set the stage, and that's a lot what you do with the home when you're staging it. You're setting the stage. And so we're talking about those options, or those potential options here with land, which is certainly another, it's one more thing that you, as far as the property itself, getting it ready for sale. I mean, I like to believe we certainly can help sellers with homes. We do that all the time, but I just think home is a finished product, so to speak. It somewhat shows itself, or you see the finished product. Land is a whole lot of things you can do to really portray it and show what you really have, and and help other agents to show it too. Like if you have 100 acres, if we agree to cooperate and compensate other agents. If we have a survey or the land is marked, you have an aerial, to clearly let them show their clients where the property is instead of just showing up and not knowing where it is. So you got to be really prepared when you go show land. You bet. I know it.
Well, and I think too, as far as thinking about this time of year, it might be a little chilly, but if you're looking at larger tracts of land, it's a great time to be looking at the property, because you don't have the leaves on the trees, so you can see a little bit better. Oh, yeah. You don't have as many snakes.
I thought that's where you were going with.
Yeah, you knew I was going with that. I don't have to borrow Bob's snake boots to walk any property. So I think a much better time to look at land as well is right now. I mean, maybe you all don't agree.
No, I agree. That's
We can
very
look
true.
at property anytime, but if I had a choice, man, right now would be the best choice for to keep all the critters. I mean, it's terrible when you push a log over and out comes about one big snake and 6 others. So I don't know. I don't like it. So you can well tell, can't you? All right. So let's move on. Let's take a look at some of our houses that we have for sale. A great property that you have right now listed on Briar Ridge Road.
Yep. And this is unique in that it has a separate lot with it. So 2 tax parcels. You don't have to, quote, create this second lot. It's already in place. There's a septic system in place on the right. There's a separate septic for this home. We think, Steve and I were talking, we think this is one of the better values in our MLS because you have a separate lot, unzoned. It should be worth at least $15,000 or $20,000, I think, with a septic in place. And then you have a brick home with a carport and a full walkout basement, very close to Philpott Lake. The home was built in 1973, features 1,100 square feet on the entry level. 3 bedrooms, a full bath on that entry level, laminate and wood flooring. And then additionally have a 1,100 square feet in the lower level, what you see here, which is unfinished, it easily could be. It's a walkout. They have a deck and a heat pump to heat and cool it. The 2 lots together total 2.75 acres and back up to a creek. Again, very close to Philpott Lake.
So we're going to stay kind of in that Philpott Lake area. This is a property on Salt House Branch Road. You're within, I mean, literally within 1 mile of Philpott Lake and Salt House Branch Campground. This is a well-maintained, it's a 1-level living home. Got a spacious living room, dining room, kitchen island, lots of cabinets, 4 bedrooms and 3 full baths. It does have a garage underneath. And yes, this is a full walkout basement. Total a little over 2,300 total square feet here with this property on 1.16 acres. Talked about that sort of open. You step inside, you've got a spacious living room, dining room, and kitchen. You see that nice fireplace there. And of course, you see here's the dining area and into the kitchen, but a great place to entertain. Lots of cabinet space here. You do have an island as well. Step into the bedroom. This is the master bedroom. I remember there's 4 bedrooms with this property and 3 full baths. But here is the master bath. This is bedroom number 2. Bath number 2. Bedroom number 3. We're going to step down. So we have the 3 bedrooms on the entry level. We'll step downstairs. Here's the lower level. You got a nice area here. Get a little its own kitchen, dining area, as well as some living space here. And this lower level, you got to appreciate that. Maybe you're looking after the in-laws. This may be a spot for them to hang out. Here's the lower level bathroom. Here is the bedroom, the lower level. You do have a little bit of a workshop space area here in the lower level if you're interested, maybe a gym or foosball table, maybe some darts. Here's a shot of the back side of the home. You do have a nice deck, as well as that. I mentioned the garage underneath, so you do have this 1-car garage underneath the home. A nice deck here on the back side. Great place to hang out, entertain friends, take in that great sunset. Of course, I talked about the location. You guys, this is a mile away from the Salt House Branch Campground. You're right here at Philpott Lake. You could have your boat in the water in less than 5 minutes. And the time it takes you to hook it up, you're ready to go here. But this is Salt House Branch Road, and it has a Henry address, but Salt House Branch Road.
Next we'll travel to Brick Church Road, where this home is located. That's between Rocky Mount and Boone's Mill. 4 acres, nice one owner brick home, really good location with great views of Cahays Mountain, especially from that covered back deck overlooking the in-ground pool. Paved drive leading into an attached 2-car garage. Nice open floor plan with a nice stone fireplace. Second fireplace is in the lower level, which is also finished. This entry level has well over 2,500 square feet that's finished. So there's nice large windows to take advantage of those views. Home sits well off the road. This is a 4-bedroom, 3 full bath, 1 half bath home with 3 bedrooms, 2 full baths, and a half bath on the entry. An open floor plan, cathedral ceiling to say the least. Updated kitchen with appliances and nice granite countertops. Nice island there for a couple bar stools. It leads you over to a very large dining room with a nice built-in china cabinet. Those double doors lead out to a really nice covered deck for outdoor entertaining overlooking your in-ground pool. Very large master bedroom on the first level. Split bedroom design. 2 walk-in closets, nice walk-in shower and garden tub as well. Very large bedroom. As a matter of fact, Steve's comments on this home, and he showed it recently, was how large all of the rooms are. That was one of the features or feedback I obtained from him.
That's one of the coolest master bedrooms you're going to find anywhere.
The very nice
Bathroom.
To the nice wood floors. 1 level living with a nice laundry and double sink on the entry level. The loft area, a little over 250 square feet with new flooring. Then additionally, the lower level has 1,800 square feet that's finished and several hundred square feet unfinished, double doors leading to that unfinished area. There's that second masonry fireplace in this large family room. Also a den and an office. 4th bedroom, 3rd full bath, which is really nice coming in from the pool. Fence around the pool. Good view of the nice decking. This is the covered deck that comes in off that dining room we showed you earlier. It's a great place for outdoor entertaining. Keep that sun from beating on you in August and then slip down to the pool, cool off. Great views of Cahays Mountain. Many updates to this home, including a pool liner, sliding board, diving board. We're trying to get Steve to go there and make some videos for us. But
It's got to warm up, Bob. It's got to warm up.
good view there. Very usable land. That's a baseball batting net back there behind you. Shows you how usable the land is. But this is a very nice home. The roof was put on in 2019. Other updates, in addition to that pool liner we mentioned, are updated kitchen and baths, the nice wood floors, appliances, the granite countertops, and lighting. Great location. Brick Church Road has a Rocky Mount address, but that's between Grassy Hill and 220 north of Rocky Mount.
So we're going to head from Rocky Mount, we're going to head to Hardy. This is Turtleback Path with a Hardy address. It's 3 bedrooms, 3 full baths. It does have a garage attached to 2-car garage you see here in the front. But, this is in the Windy Gap Mountain Village, which is on top of Windy Gap. So you have some just sensational views here off the back deck, especially when in this time of year you can see forever up there. We're going to step inside to the family room. You see this great room with the cathedral ceiling. And we're going to turn around here to the other side and you see that really massive stone fireplace. You really got to appreciate that. It's a really, well, it's a nice feature and it demands your attention when you're in the room. We're going to step across the way to this kitchen. You love the solid surface countertops. You got some deep sink here in this. You got the oak butcher block island, which is a nice feature. All this cabinet space for all of your cooking toys, Miss Betty. It creates, you got all that space there, and then of course you got the prep area there with the countertops. You can have multiple things going here at once. Let's step into the formal dining room, which you'll see here. Well, then we have 3 bedrooms and 3.5 baths here with this property. So this is master bedroom and master bath. See here, another stepping in. There's a nice office library area. Master bedroom, master bath. Little shot there. It's bedroom number 2. I'm sorry, I lost count, Bob. Is this 2 or 3? Never mind. Here's a bathroom. We're going to step down to the lower level. This is, you can see the nice area here to kind of create what you want. This looks like a nice little yoga room, little get your mind right place in the morning. It does have a lower level office here on the lower level. It does have a half bath mentioned there. So it's 3 bedrooms, 3.5 baths, a little over 2,800 total square feet here with this property. The laundry is on the lower level. When you step outside, you see the lower 1-car garage here underneath. So we had the 2-car garage on top. We've got the lower garage underneath. We've got the nice deck and covered patio area that you see here to the right. Great spot to take in those sunset views here off the back deck. And then this is, I think, one of the most unique features with this property in this subdivision, and this nice level yard on top of Windy Gap Mountain Village. There is not necessarily a lot of level ground there, so this is a really unique feature here with this particular property on Turtleback Path. But this is Turtleback Path Road with a Hardy address.
Next we'll travel this updated home on Virgil Good Highway between Rocky Mount and Boone's Mill, traveling south from Boone's Mill. Before you cross the Blackwater River to the bottom of the hill, take a right and you'll find this 1.25 acre tract, nice yard. This extensively updated home on Virgil Good Highway. Recently connected to the Western Virginia Water Authority's new water system, a new line from Virgil Good Highway into the home. New heat pump, new bathroom was added, plumbing, interior and exterior paint. Added a new shower on the entry level. Really nice slate covered front porch. When you come in that covered front porch, hopefully you'll notice the nice wood floors. They really show very well. Nice opening area there to the kitchen and dining area. This is a 3-bedroom, 2-bath home. There's 2 bedrooms and 1 bath on this floor. Hopefully you can see the new flooring in this picture. 2 bedrooms on the entry. There's a new shower that was put in on the entry-level full bath. Looking at the home from the front, off to the right, this is a family room. It's heated and cooled, so that adds to your total square footage on the entry level, which totals 1176. Upstairs is a 432 additional square feet that's finished, bringing your total square footage to over 1,600. Nice good-sized bedroom, good closet, and office on this level. The lower level has this full bath that's recently been added. Nice washer dryer. Again, new heat pump. A lot of updates to this home, and another good feature of this home, it has some really, in addition to the carport attached to the home for a couple cars, off to the left there's a couple outbuildings. This is the carport connected to the house. This particular property building has concrete floor. You can see in this picture. Obviously electricity. Nice fancy light there, I'd say, for this room. And a wood stove. So this is a really nice detached building. We're glad to give you more details. Extensively updated home between Rocky Mount and Boone's Mill.
So I got a new listing here. Well, I say a new listing, it's several new listings, but these are some lots here on Bondbrook Mill Road. It's actually a total, we're going to say 8 lots. The majority of them are right at an acre, give or take, depending upon the individual lot we're talking about. But it is in a great location here off of Bondbrook Mill. If you're not familiar, from Roanoke, you take 220 south, go through Boone's Mill, and you turn left on Wirtz Road, and then a left on Bondbrook Mill, and then these lots are on the right. But this is a great location. You're You're not far from Rocky Mount. You're not far from Roanoke. You've got great views. You've got cable internet. These lots are perked. They're ready to go. When you look at the slope of these lots, you would get out there and envision maybe putting a home in with a walkout basement. These lots lay very, very well. There'll be minimal amount of construction and grading that'll have to take place to be able to set them up to do that. But this is just a great spot from that standpoint. So I'll just flip through. The pictures aren't, to me, they don't do it justice. You get a chance to see a little bit of the view there, but that's just one direction. You can stand all 360 degrees around and get a chance to take all that in. So this, we'll just run through that. This will be lot number 2. There is a 5.36 acre tract here. It's a little larger. If you're interested in maybe having a couple of animals, a horse, potentially, this would be a great spot to do that. But it's 5.36 acres. It's nestled in kind of back off the road a little bit, but still a great location and still a great spot for a home with a little more breathing room than maybe what some of these others would have. But still, all of them, great location, as you see as we roll through these pictures. Great views, long range views as you move here through on. This is Bondbrook Mill Road. That would have a Wirtz address. This happens to be a 1 acre lot, but there's a total of 8 here that you would have an opportunity to take a look at.
So we'll wind up our show with a very nice investment home that's located on Claiborne Avenue with 3 upscale apartments. And as we go through of course, the Ambassador Suite, it is included here. You've got a beautiful living area as well as bedroom. There's also a beautiful kitchen. You have the Presidential Suite that includes, again, a very nice bedroom as well as a kitchen area. And we're still in the Presidential Suite, but we also have the Executive Suite that includes a beautiful bedroom as well as kitchen, bathroom as well. So let's go one more. We have time for one more maybe?
Sure, this is the new listing.
Bob?
Sure, 65 acres. And I failed to mention when we featured this home, excuse me, last week's show, it does have fiber Shentel internet access, which is a huge deal. This is extremely close to Smith Mountain Lake, within a mile or so of a marina, place to launch a boat, store a boat, and get something to eat at a restaurant. Everything you need. Very usable land, lots of fencing, detached building. Owners put over 5,000 feet of fencing on this property. We'll be glad to give you more details and help you out with where the lines are and what you have. Brick Church Road is extremely nice one-owner brick home located between Rocky Mount and Boone's Mill, 4 bedrooms, 3.5 baths with over 4,560 square feet that's finished. You have several hundred square feet that's unfinished or stored, and double doors lead to that. Extremely nice home with excellent views, nice in-ground pool, and great for outdoor entertaining.
So, Bob, that is a great one to kind of end up with there. So, Miss Betty, we appreciate the opportunity to be here with you. Bob and I do always love it when you can come in and keep us in line.
Oh yeah, right. We try. It's kind of hard.
Well, we truly appreciate you guys out there watching. We appreciate Cable 12 for the opportunity to share these homes, and we'll look forward to seeing you again next Tuesday. But until then, take care.